diba, parang if you mix the metaphor of pilgrimage, and then if you take a look at the early beginnings of Saint LaSalle, not being a teacher, then becoming a teacher, makikita mo na, di ba, when you come together for pilgrimage, you're all strangers. Di ba? You're all strangers bringing something different into something. You seem to have a common goal, but from where you are, parang ang layo pa ng lalakbayin mo. So if you take a look at our early history, Saint LaSalle was theologically and philosophically trained. And what he eventually had to do was to teach ABC 1, 2, 3 and writing to 5-year-olds, maybe 6-year-olds. And then his partners in that journey were the tambais of Reims, France. They weren't trained. They didn't have any schooling. And if you take a look at what they had to do, it was an impossible task. And the only reason why they were able to do this impossible task was they came together and they worked on one goal. And I suppose yun yung makikita natin na our definition of community, if that's where we will begin, isn't touchy-feely, bonding tayo, friend. It's like, we're here, and maybe one of the first things we need to admit is, mahirap yung gagawin natin at baka hindi natin talaga alam ang ginagawa natin. Because if you take a look at our times now, while many of us here are experienced teachers, the students and the young people now are very, very different from our own experience. So if you take a look at it, kahit na sabihin mong matagal na akong nagtuturo, matagal na ako nandito sa Lasal, yung mga taong kaharap ko, yung mga taong kailangan kong pagsilbihan, ang aking mga inaalagaan, ibang-iba sila. So we're all back to square one. And I suppose if we take a look at that as our destination, to bring our students from point A to point B, the traditional value of Lasallian community is very helpful for us, where we come together and say, hey guys, this is a new world this is the new normal. And we have to come together with our differences, with our strengths and weaknesses, and work towards helping our young people. And then part of that is the admission that we all need help from one another, which is very difficult for the teacher to admit.
Yes po.
So yun, that's what I have to say.
Yes po. So kung ating isa-sum up, no, into one word, parang siyang, it's about accompaniment. No?
So maraming formation program, no, nag-evolve at lahat, no. Maraming formal training, no. Para sa akin there are two types of formation, the formal and the informal, no.
Yes.
Sa akin yung informal yung halubilo mo sa mga fellow Lasallians, no. Parang you're part of a family, you're part of a community. I got to know people who are PhDs, and yet you can approach them. Nasuportahan yung hilig ko sa music, for example. Nagkaroon ng faculty staff chorale, FSCs. I became part of that. And there, I saw many PhDs na, tao rin pala yung mga kasama ko. Hindi sila yung nasa pedestal. And they are the ones who push, mag-masters ka na. And then, mag-PhD ka na, the usual, no? Kagaya sabi ni brother, no? May pinagdadaanin tayo mga difficulties, mga tribulations, struggles, pero they are there, no? The fellow Lasallians are there. Kahit mataas pa niyan, no, kahit may position man yan, they are there to support you. I had the privilege of also being under the tutelage of Dr. Tihanke, for example, no? Parang marami rin ang natutunan sa kanya. As a fellow Lasallian, no, at na-apply ko at nakikita ko na nakakatulong din in my task as an educator and formator also of the students, no. Tapos during all those trainings, doon mo nabasa yung buhay ni Saint LaSalle. Doon ko nalaman na 7 sila magkakapatid, 7 kami magkakapatid, nawala yung magulang niya in just 1 year difference, no? We lost our parents in 2 days time. Parang nakakalit na, kala ko dati nangyari lang yan dati. Parang hindi yung mangyayari sa atin. That was 1600, mga ganyan. But those times are still happening nowadays, no? Even the poverty, etc. Nakikita mo ang role natin bilang mga Lasalliano na meron tayong purpose, no? We are all in the journey, but we have a purpose. And that purpose I saw as an educator here at DLSU. So yun ang sinasabi ko na transformation, the formation, through my dealings with people, not just the formal training, but with people I encounter, with people I work with. Amen.
Amen.
So, talagang ano, no? Iba talaga pagka, you know,
Yeah.
season tuloy. Okay. Pag alam na alam yung sinasabi, talagang napatitig ako kay Kuya Rene. Wow. Talagang based from the experience, hindi siya sa theory nang gagaling, no? Sa experience siya.
Siguro balik ko lang muna, no. I was moved dun sa sinabing transformation ni Kuya Rene, no. Sa bawat formation experience, no, either facilitator ka, coordinator ka, program manager, participant ka, may makikita ka na at mapapansin, no, may mga milagro ng pagbabago, miracles of changes, no. I remember when I was the coordinator for LASA retreat, no, there was this LASA retreat, no, yung isang estudyante, I asked him to be the reader and then a bit indifferent in his relationship sa Diyos. Then after a while, napa-oo siya and then being part of the readers. Although I assist him and accompany and guide him. Pero I was moved actually, I would like to note, bear with him, no, based on the evaluation nun paano. Sabi niya sa akin, "Sir, ngayon ko lang naramdaman na mahalaga pala ako sa Diyos. Ngayon ko lang naramdaman na mahalaga pala ako sa Diyos." So sa pamamagitan ng mga programa din natin, no, tulad sa Lasalle Formation, like the RIMS experience that we have, madalas ang facilitator natin si Brother Aryan din, no. Mayroon akong nakikita at napapansin din na kung papaano sa bawat Lasallian, especially sa isang, for example, sa isang faculty, no. I remember there was this once na ang isang formation sa isang staff din, no, in the RIMS experience, sabi niya sa akin, akala ko yung simpleng trabaho ko ay trabaho lang para kumita ako. Pero yung simpleng paglilinis, for example, ng classroom, ito pala isang pag-aambag din at pag-aaruga sa mga future leaders ng nation natin.
Yes.
So this is something that is transforming also as program manager, as coordinator, when I would go speak and then people would also approach me, faculty, staff, that there is a miracle of change happening, no? Not only in the things that we do in formation, but specifically, yung sinabi kanina ni Kuya Rene na may informal formation din eh. Yung mga moments na sana magtuloy-tuloy lang yung mga small faith communities na nagagather natin, na hindi lang to nag-start sa RIMS, hindi lang matatapos sa mga Lasalle Formation series, but as well, it may continue also in the small faith groups or faith communities. Yun lang. Salamat.
So, thank you po sa ating second set, no, ng pag-uusap. Ngayon po, ano po ba yung ating direksyon na gustong i-share or gusto ring i-offer sa ating mga kapatid sa buong Lasal, no? Sa Lasallian partners natin. So, ngayon po, we would like to intensify our formation programs, lalo na sa adults. Kasi, bakit? Kung titingnan natin, tayong everyday na nag-a-accompany sa mga bata.
Yes.
Tayong laging kasama nila, pero kung hilaw yung ating tool sa paglalakbay, sa usaping Lasallian identity, Lasallian spirituality and mission, baka kung saan natin sila madala. No? Sa halip na clear yung path, ibang spiritualidad, no? Yung madala natin sa kanila. No? So, kaya po ngayon, no, sa ating second point or sa second set ng ating URD ngayon, this is our highlight and it's actually invitational na in our institution, we're offering Lasallian Formation series. No? Like for example, the RIMS experience, no? The humble beginnings of our founder, followed by the Vaugirard, no? Parmeny and Saint Yon. At least doon muna tayo magsisimula. No? Na kung saan, no? Kung ano ho yung kanilang karanasan, no? And of course, the way they accompany the students, of course, their colleagues, no, ay ma-meet din natin someday. Most especially para po sa mga bago nating mga kapatid, mga kalakbay sa ating institusyon. No? Ngayon po ay tingnan naman natin yung sunod na part ng ating segment.
In the different formation sessions that we've had ever since I began my journey with the Salyan mission, whether it may be with different participants or in different themes, one thing would always be evident in these sessions. And it always conveys one main theme, which is in our ministry as Lasallian educators, we are never alone. There is always somebody whom we could anchor with or whom we could accompany ourselves with every time we are journeying towards delivering our roles, our tasks. So it will never be a path that is lonely or a path that is challenging because it is always shared with someone. So in the same way that it is always a shared mission, we are also called in the different formation sessions that we've had. I'm always reminded that our ministry is always for others. In the same way that there are people who always supports us, lagi ko rin pinapaalala sa sarili ko at napapaalala sa akin ang mission natin na ang ginagawa natin ay para sa kapwa, para sa mga kapwa natin na Saliano, sa mga kapwa natin naniniwala na mas mapapabuti natin ang ating estado with the support and help of one another.